quite sure what to think about my life right now, except, okay. You know what I mean? Okay. This has been an interesting morning. It's 10:12 and it's been an interesting morning. So in the last 24 hours, I have apparently just tangled my hair up and planned a 3-week trip up into New York. I don't know what it is. What is it with you guys in the Northwest, the upper Northwest? I can't get up there. Like I was saying it was the Northeast. I can't get up there. But now it appears to be y'all up there. Because I had originally planned to go up to Seattle, and I probably still will, but I'll probably have to fly me and my kid up there, meaning I won't get to drive up through Wyoming and Idaho and all those places. That's okay. So we're gonna pull out really quickly. Hold on. There's a whole bunch of old crazy cars coming, and I don't want to get stuck behind that. I got shit to do. But I don't know what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna fly up there because one of my best friends lives in Seattle, and I want to take my kid up there, you know. But I won't be able to drive and then come down the coast. Like, okay, that's some other time. So please, I don't want the world to blow up yet, because that's on my bucket list. And but I planned a trip, and I get to go hit a few places on my bucket list, such as New York City and Boston and Philadelphia, Washington DC, Niagara Falls, like all these places. I'll probably dip up by the Great Lakes. I'll probably go by the Great Lakes a little bit, like, you know, places that I haven't got to go yet, and I'm fucking super excited, like beyond super excited. You know, there's nothing funnier than seeing this truck just cut me off, and his tag said Preach 3, okay? But he had like Empire stickers from Star Wars, and then all kinds of other stuff all over his car. Like, I'm like, what? Anyway, I digress. That was just funny to me. I don't know why, but it was funny. Life is weird, man. I love it. It's fucking weird. And yeah. And now I have a few of these road ramblings to get out, and I've been thinking about a few things. Whoa, somebody lost a whole ass bicycle, and it got torn the fuck up. That's gonna fuck somebody's car way up. I've been thinking about a few things because I have a few interesting offers, I don't know what you want to call them. They're not like somebody's giving me a contract with some money, but like, yeah, I have 3 years worth of footage. 2021, 2022, and 2023 from trips I've taken, conventions I've been at, places I've been. I have tons of footage, and I never ever can get the time to edit it. And I was talking to somebody on the phone this morning, and we were talking about that, and I said, I don't think people understand how much time it takes to edit something. Filming, that doesn't hardly, I mean, okay, let's take a 3-minute TikTok video. Unless it's something that I'm blabbing my face about and I'm just going straight through it, I may have to film that a few times to get it how I want it, okay? So let's say no more than 30 minutes of filming, because it doesn't even take that most of the time if I'm doing a 3-minute video of just me flapping my gums. Now say I'm doing a 1-minute video of me making an item, and I have to do like all these different chops of like putting this in a jar and that in a jar and this in a jar and this in a jar and this, okay, see what I'm saying? Like layering stuff in a jar. Well, it might take me, say, 10 minutes to film that. It's going to take me 30 minutes to an hour to edit it. I've had videos that were only like a minute and a half long that took me, whoa, homie, stay on your fucking side of the road, dick face. What the goddamn fucking shit? You're towing a crashy car. You can't even stay in your fucking lane. Dumbass. What the fucking hell? Now he's on the other side of the road. Maybe you probably need to pull over, take a nap, man. Get your thumb out of your ass. Jesus. Well, that was fun. There's a curve right here coming out of Tulsa on I-44 going toward Oklahoma City. And it's coming into like Town West. And it's normal lanes, man. This motherfucker is towing a crashed up fucking Dodge. It's still rolling, okay? But he's towing it. And he's all over the road, right? So I'm on the inside lane, the fast lane, as we're coming around this curve. This motherfucker just is like, let me come all the way over. Like, y'all don't know, but I was in the goddamn shoulder for a second. Fucking fuck back. I don't even gotta wish that he fucking shits himself in public. You know why? Because he's probably gonna fuck up anyway. I just hope he doesn't hurt anybody else when he fucks up. I just realized in doing these road ramblings that I will be the old lady that just randomly talks all the time. All the time. Broke but happy, owe it all to God and trucking. I'm not even gonna say anything. But let's talk about this. Red pill, blue pill. Right? So not everybody is equipped to choose. Not everybody is equipped to choose the red pill. Not everybody will ever be in a spot to choose, period. I've realized that. And if you were a fan of The Matrix, then you're gonna understand when I say this. So, not everybody in The Matrix got the chance to take the pill or even the offer. Not everybody. Only certain people. Because when you take the pill, you have to be a strong ass motherfucker to move forward. When you take the pill, you no longer live in the norm. You no longer breathe the same air, drink the same water, eat the same food. You no longer are in the norm, right? That's literally the way it is in the world. It's the way it is in the world. When you take the pill to wake up, and this has nothing to do with woke culture or anything like that. When you take the pill to wake up and you are pulled outside of the norm and outside of the matrix, you see things so differently. There's not even I can't say it's not funny. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But when you get pulled out, you can't go back. You can't go back in. You can't go back to working a 9-to-5 job and going home and mowing your grass the same way every single Sunday morning and trying to keep up with the Joneses and just sticking your head in the sand like you can't. You can't. It almost makes me sad to talk about it, but it's a good sadness. Does that make sense? I don't miss working a 9-to-5 job. I don't miss having a normal life. I don't miss any of that. I'm glad that I got the opportunity to be that and to do that. I'm glad that I got the opportunity to be the homeroom mom. And I'm glad that I got the opportunity to work a 9-to-5 job and to worry about my yard and things like that. I'm glad I got that opportunity, but I don't want to go back there. My kids are wonderful people, and they have lives of all their own, and they've got to decide where they're going. But for me and other people that have hit this realization, have taken the red pill or have decided to continue on with the blue pill, the ones that continue on with the blue pill, they're always going to regret that they didn't take the pill, because they know it's not like being in the Matrix where you just wake up and it was a dream. That's not it. But the ones that have taken that pill, and the ones that now know that so much of what we live on a daily basis is a fucking sham, and that if you just know the right cheat codes, and it's not just manifestation, like there's a bunch that goes to it to make it turn into those cheat codes. And I wish I had a way I could write the book and be like, here's the cheat codes, but they're different for everybody, so it doesn't matter. My cheat codes are not your cheat codes. Your cheat codes are not Joe Blow down the road's cheat codes, and his cheat codes are not Sarah Sue across the lane's cheat codes. Some people don't want to find the cheat codes, because cheat codes, once you hit a cheat code, you go into God mode. And I don't mean that like I think I'm God, okay? Please don't take that. I'm just using gamer terminology. In a game, if you're in God mode, it means that like everything is, you just breeze through shit. Everything is super easy. You find all the good loot, you find all the legendary armor, like all that stuff, right? God mode. So that's what I'm talking about. So when you take that pill and you wake up, you hit God mode really quickly. It's not instantaneous, but it's really quickly. And you start to see life literally from the outside, from a watcher standpoint, from an observer standpoint. And even though you realize that every other person in the car passing you has a family, they grew up somewhere, they had parents, they had best friends, they've lost people, they've found people, they've loved, they've hated. They have a circle. Even though you realize every person is a person, you still can't help but feel in a way like they're not. And I don't mean like, oh, it's an NPC, but you feel so detached from the people that still live in the Matrix, the people that are still in those fucking pods. You feel so fucking detached from it. And it's weird. It's weird. But at the same time, when you're in God mode, you're so excited about things that you just keep rocketing forward. Like, it's intense and it's insane and it's fantastic at the same time. And I don't know how to explain it. And part of me, for the longest time, part of me thought, you know what? I wish that I could help everybody. I wish that I could be the one that's like, hey, here's this pill. Take this. It'll wake you up. You'll hit God mode, like blah, blah, blah. I wish I could be that for everybody, but I can't. I can't. And the problem is that I've tried. There's only some people that are ready and will ever be ready to take that in their life, okay? There are only some people that are ready for that. And I've found that when I've tried to make those people, or any people, get pulled out of their matrix, if they're not ready, and if the universe isn't ready to let them go, doesn't matter what I do. Nobody can make you take the pill, and nobody can guarantee that if you take the pill, you're not going to get yanked right back in. It takes a very special person to get yanked out of the matrix, and it takes a very special person, a very strong person, to stay there, because you have to watch everybody else being ripped away from you. You have to watch everybody else still being in the matrix. It's almost like becoming a vampire, where you suddenly, at first it's not that much different, okay? You sleep all day, but you're up all night, but eventually you start watching everybody around you pass away, and you realize that you're not like them anymore. And it's kind of a sad, weird realization, but at the same time, you've already made the decision and you can't go back. You see what I'm saying? So not everybody will ever be ready to take that trip. Not everybody will be ready. And it's not just a spiritual awakening, because people go through that all the time, okay? It's not just that. It's literally taking the pill and being pulled out of the matrix. Not everyone is ready for that fight. Everybody thinks they are, but they're not. So I want you guys to think about that. I want you to think about that. But now that I've gone from, blah, 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 to this interesting mood, I'm going to go inside and work. See you guys later.